So there are misconceptions about vaccines, and one of the things we do at Immunize Nevada is to help parents and families understand the facts and make sure that the resources they have are credible and reliable.
People are feeling that they're putting their children at risk by giving them vaccines. Well, that couldn't be farther from the truth. The one thing about vaccines that I think is very, very solid is they have been well researched. Study after study after study has looked at the outcomes of vaccine usage. And they have all confirmed that vaccines are safe. They do not cause autism. They do not cause severe neurologic disease.
Other misconceptions that parents worry about is if there's maybe too many vaccines happening at one time, but this is again studied. The schedule is set in a way that is for optimum benefit for both our babies and our teenagers and even as adults. We know that the way that the schedule is set up, it helps our immune system with the best response to the vaccines, and that's what we want to see happen. Even if you get an extra dose of a vaccine, it's not a problem. So a lot of times people worry if they don't have their records or they can't find them, or for whatever reason, maybe they've switched physicians. If a child or an adult does get an extra dose of vaccine, it is not a problem.
If you don't get your vaccines, then you are susceptible to that disease. And so we see measles, we see pertussis, we see mumps. Many of these diseases we hadn't seen for many, many years. Measles, I think, is a great example. Not only do 30% of the people who get measles have to be hospitalized, but a portion of them will die. This is not an easy, innocuous, hardly cause any problem kind of infection. And that's the same of many of the infections that we currently see resurging in the United States. And what is the cause of this? Well, it's because we have susceptible populations. And who makes susceptible populations? Kids that are born who are not immunized. They do not have the antibodies, the immune response, a way that their bodies can fight off these diseases so they don't get sick.
There are side effects. Sometimes there can be soreness where they were injected, or babies especially might have a small fever, but those risks are very small compared to the benefits that we do see from vaccines.
If you ever have any questions about vaccines, I think the best place to go is the cdc.gov website. They have lots of good information. There are many resources for parents to understand all the vaccines their children should be getting, and they describe the diseases that they protect against.